These guys continue to battle it out. Brady Neff continuing to lead this late model race from Fairbury Speedway. Tyler No in second. Mason Coffey trying to reel him in.
Oh, there's a junkyard here on the front stretch.
Oh, Bobo Escher, Anthony, or Hayden Forster all wrecked here. Everybody in trouble.
Junkyard here is. We'll look to find you guys a replay.
Good Track USA replay.
Here's Boescher. It's not a good slide job. I don't know if he thought he was clear coming off the corner, and Forrester just got the bad end of it.
He slid up in front of Forster. Nothing they can do there.
No, nothing at all.
Poor Forster got squeezed up and was in a rock and a hard place there. He had trouble last week and had the EOL to serve today. And Woodhull got in trouble right there. They're gonna.
He kept his nose clean though. I should say he's kept his nose clean this week.
Yeah, they're gonna make it a single file restart here. They're gonna get single file here.
Hopefully. At least they should be. No.
Yeah, they're going to. So, Brady Neff going to lead them to the green. Tyler knows second. They've come to the conclusion that single file is going to be better for a little bull ring like this because you can't see the guy on your inside. That's what a lot of guys are reporting. Green flag back in the air. Brady Neff to the lead. Tyler No trying to reel him in. Making a move on the race leader, but
You got a caution.
caution.
I don't know. Mason Thompson, maybe?
Yeah, that's probably him. I got a Dirt Track USA replay, see what happened there.
Not the best night for some of these drivers here.
Yeah. These little short tracks, man, they're gonna be tough.
And they weren't really singled out in the back. Not quite sure what they were doing back there. As Thompson slotted himself in single file.
I don't think they've figured it out. Thompson was, but they were single back there. Oh, he got turned.
I don't know if
Cameron Cone hooked him.
Yeah, it looks like just a miscommunication there.
Unfortunate.
Oh,
Lord. Good thing he
I did
towed.
not see that.
Yeah. Wow, that's a good thing he towed. He would have been in trouble right there. That was pretty risky to stop right there in front of everybody and then tow.
Worked though.
Yeah.
As this time around, they'll take the green flag once again. Hopefully they'll single file it out in the back and everything should be good.
Yeah, the light's going to go out on the pace car. Brady Neff going to lead him. He was leading. Tyler No in second. Mason Coffey third. Green flag back in the air. Brady Neff leads. Tyler No in second, trying to reel him in. Coffey right there with No. These guys battling it out for the second position. Brady Neff starting to gap away from Tyler No a little bit.
No. Felt the pressure on the restart from Coffey, but that won't happen as Leisure's still trying to make a charge to the front after a strong qualifying and heat race for him.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they can do here. Neff starting to pull away as they start to reel in on lap traffic. That's Aiden Forster and Bobo Escher up in front of the race leaders. As back through the pack, you see Andrew May, Aaron Schroeder, and more. A battling jockey for position back there is Bobo Escher and Aiden Forster side by side up here for that position. Brady Neff leading the race. Tyler No second. They start to even out pace, but no, not really having anything for Neff yet.
Oh,
as Neff
no.
is working.
The unit. The big unit, man.
Andrew May in trouble. Went for a little spinny spin right there. We'll get a Dirt Track USA replay of what happened.
Check out what happened to big unit. And you know, coming into tonight, it looked like had some hope, but
yeah, he had a great qualifying performance. Thought he would really have something for these guys, but unfortunately, this does not. Another look here. May slides up right into him. Kind of spun himself out right there.
Yeah.
Got to the inside of Kyle. I think Kyle could have given him more room, but
I don't know.
Andrew.
Kyle maybe thought he didn't know if he was there, and Bobo Escher went around behind him, too.
Yeah,
A
it's
little
an
dramatic.
interesting thing. I think that's a bit of a chain reaction, just product of these little bull rings. So unfortunate for Andrew, but one guy who's having a great race himself is Brady Neff. He's putting it on in his debut race. We've seen it a lot. These guys come in here in their debut, and they go out there and they usually put it on. And Brady Neff doing a great job of that right now. As Tyler No.
We saw Rylan Gray do that.
Yeah, Rylan Gray did it. He went out
Sprint
there and he
cars.
shocked the world. Won about 50% of the races he participated in the last season. Meanwhile, Tyler No. He's one guy who's still looking for that first win, trying not to let Neff get out too far. Maybe lap traffic will be a factor as they enter the last half of this race. Neff leads him down. He's going to get a jump down there in the moisture. No, going to try to reel him in, going into one. Going to get right there on his corner, trying to apply the pressure on Brady Neff. No, trying to get the run off the bottom, but Neff gaps him down the little straightaway they have. No, getting way lower than Neff, trying to find speed wherever he can find it, as Mason Coffey takes a peek to the inside of Tyler No for the second position.
Brady Neff dominant so far there in the 0-3 machine. Really no changes up front so far as we reach the halfway mark of this race.
Anthony Woodhull making up positions. He started up there on the pole position and lost a lot of track position after tapping the wall early, but he started to reel in and fell all the way back to 7th and now has made a charge back up to the top 5 as Sean Leisure also making a nice charge, ripping the top around Mason Coffey. He's starting to get the top to come in. The top slicked off earlier, now the bottom's slicking off a little bit. I feel like this whole track's starting to get slick and that top is starting to come in. Leisure making it work, trying to reel in Tyler No for second.
Yeah, he was tubbing on that outside. He looked to get around Mason Coffey around 2 laps ago and made contact with him as he looks the inside now. Tyler No with the slider, and he'll get it done. Great
he gets
job.
around No. His eyes are now on Brady Neff for that race lead, but Neff, he's in a whole nother zip code right now, starting to pull away from the field as Sean Leisure is trying to find some speed on the racetrack and reel him in. Brady looking very good here in this in his debut.
Our pole sitter, Anthony Woodhull, stole top 5 as we got one car upside down. That's Aaron Trotter. He went for a tumble. He'll tow it to the pit lane.
15 laps to go here as we get a Dirt Track USA replay of what just happened right there. As get a look here. We did see Aaron Trotter go up and over. He got sideways right in front of Sam Raber. Raber nowhere to go, and it tips him over.
Whew. Man, this has been quite an eventful event so far.
Yeah, and I mean, this is the stuff that we expected. We expected some stuff to be hectic tonight, and it was definitely going to be the case here in a little short track like this. It's like you put Cup cars in Martinsville and expect them to run clean all race. That's just not going to happen. Going to have some people mad at each other. As one guy who's not mad right now, Brady Neff, he's been dominant. Sean Leisure trying not to let him get too far out though. Leisure gets a poor jump. Tyler No taking another look to the inside of Leisure. Brady Neff gets a nice jump and starts to pull away. Sean Leisure keeping pace with Neff. Going to go to the inside as Neff goes higher. Going to try to reel in that 0-3, but Brady Neff, he knows what he's doing.
Something about people in this series in their debuts, just they hit it off, for sure.
Yeah, we saw it last season with Andrew May went out there debut season, absolutely dominated. Saw it in debut races sometimes too. Some guys go out there and win. Cameron Smith proved to that Volusia in the first race of the season last year as Coffey and No door bang for the 3rd position. These guys having some fun for it as Sean Leisure continuing to rip the top of the racetrack, trying to reel in Brady Neff. He has completely pulled into the back bumper of him, went from a half second down to a 10th that time around. Now off of 4. It goes back out to a half second as it looks like Leisure really has him in 1 and 2, and wherever he's going wherever Neff isn't as they come to 10 to go here from Fairbury.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of a NASCAR Cup Series strategy with the package they got. You go where they're not, and it's working for Leisure.
It's you see it in those Cup cars, like you said, you go wherever they don't because it just holds you up with all of the downforce on those race cars. It's hard to make a pass as Leisure's getting to the top while Brady goes to the bottom. Now they both kind of take the same line here. Leisure trying to reel them in. Neff gets all the power off the corner. Leisure gets in well, but Neff off the corner pretty well, coming to 7 to go this time around.
And it seems
Slide
like,
job.
Oh, got a slider here for the. Yeah, I was gonna say that behind him, everybody's starting to move to the outside and follow Leisure. His slider was not successful, but he's got the run off the corner. Made contact with Neff. They keep it straight. Wow.
Two guys battling for their first career wins. They're both hungry. Leisure got right there with them. 6 laps to go from Fairbury. He got right there. That was his chance. Got into Neff, and Neff ended up powering it off, and
not
he
over
is
yet.
gone. Oh, no, it's not.
Nolan
Right there.
Cooper,
Oh!
Heads up, man. Whew.
Heads up. Almost. That was almost disastrous for Brady Neff.
He's going to have another shot at it.
Yeah, it's going to be 5 to go. I think that's kind of a blessing in disguise for Sean Leisure, because now he's going to be right there with them again. It's just about this restart, what he can do. We're going to get Dirt Track USA replay of what happened to Nolan Cooper right there when we get a chance. Looked like he just was turned around. Man, Leisure, he's going for it. Brady Neff, he's looking strong. It's going to be all about what Leisure can do in these last 5 laps as we get a replay. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. I'm surprised that car was still running, Shane.
Big stack him up going in the corner.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh, he got hit from behind. Was that Brandon Stewart or Krebs?
It looked like Brandon Stewart there. Sent him in there pretty good.
Yeah, they were all over each other back there, and unfortunately, that stalls out Brady Neff, because Neff was gone. I think he was checked out. He was easily going to take this thing, but now Sean Leisure right back in the race as we about to get back to our live cams. Brady Neff leading this thing. Going to be 5 to go when it comes to the green. I don't know what Leisure can do different. He's done everything Brady hasn't done. It's just about executing. And I think he needs to get these straightaway speeds, because Neff is killing him on the straightaways. Green flag in the air. Leisure gets a nice jump. Going to stick right there with Neff. Neff goes to the top. Leisure follows him up there. Leisure trying to make the move. Now going to peek to the inside. Going to make a move here in 3. Neff throws the block. Neff going to slide up on corner exit. Leisure trying to hook the bottom. As now they both go up to the top in 1 and 2. Leisure trying to set up the pass again. He's faster. It's all about making a pass. Through 3 and 4, going to come to 3 to go this time around. Neff to the bottom, Leisure to the top. Leisure clipped the fence and it killed his exit speed. It's going to be tight now. 3 laps to go. Leisure gets right there with them. Going to arc it to the bottom. He's going to throw a slider down into 3 and 4. Leisure slides up in front of him. 2 laps to go. Neff going to cross him over.
Oh, no. Caution's out.
And a caution out. And I believe Brady Neff will have the lead, because that was the last completed lap. My, that was a deal right there. Those guys were battling it out. I think if the caution would have come out maybe half a second later, Leisure would have had it. As that's going to be another caution. The Dirt Track USA replay is out.
We'll try to find it here.
We're going to look here out what happened.
There's one car. Sideways. I think that's Anthony Woodhall. It is Anthony Woodhall. We're not going green. Our pole sitter had some trouble.
He has not had the best race. He started in he was running in a 5th spot. Slid it to the bottom. Oh, the infield tractor tire.
Good old tractor tire. We've seen that, and no boat cars nowhere to go. And it's got a couple people last season in the AMB Outdoors Sprint Car Series. And welcome to the late models. Yeah.
Infield tractor tire got him right there, and the infield tractor tire may have taken Leisure out of contention for this. It's going to be a 2-lap shootout. Neff going to get on the gas. Leisure gets a nice jump with him. He's going to get to the inside here, going into 1. He goes to the top. Neff goes to the bottom. Leisure trying to get the top rolling. Going to get a nice exit off of 2. It's all about setting this up. The last lap and a half. Neff round the bottom again. Leisure trying to set up a pass here with 1 lap to go. He's going around the top of Neff. Side by side. Leisure off of turn 2. Going to be side by side. Final corner. Neff through 3 on the bottom. Leisure around the top. It's going to be tight. Neff. Leisure.
I think Leisure got him.
Leisure got him by a nose. What a finish at Fairbury. Sean Leisure wins the cornfield race. What a finish.
He edged him out.
Yeah, by 4/100ths of a second. A finish that will go down as the closest in Quicktime iRacing League history. What a finish, Shane. Sean Leisure got the top. Neff tried to throw a block, but it wasn't quite enough. Sean Leisure, first career win in the Quicktime iRacing League.
I can't believe it. That he got the run on the high side, and I knew it was going to come. I didn't know if the time was enough, and they made contact coming to the line. Let's pull that up one more time for you guys at home.
What a finish. As it'll be Bo Krebs taking the Dirtman Photography Quicktime, Hard Charger Award. From 18th to 5th. We're going to get another look at this last lap here, Shane. What a duel.
Here we go. Coming out of turn 2 here on the white flag. You see Leisure there on the outside.
One to go. Leisure around the outside and at the line. Listen, if this was any other dirt track, Neff would have got him. But Fairbury is set up to where the start-finish line is a bit further down the straightaway. Look at it. The flag stand is all the way almost in turn 1. It's almost in turn 1, and the telemetry shows Leisure getting him by 4/100ths of a second. Oh my goodness, what a win for Leisure. If this was any other track, it reminds me of Talladega. It reminds me of Talladega, Shane. If that was any other track, if that was Daytona, he wouldn't have won this thing, but just because the straightaway was that much longer, Sean Leisure gets his first career win in the Quicktime iRacing League. And we're going to get a word with him as Sean Leisure parks it in the Advantage Printing victory lane. What a finish. It was all that. Sean Leisure, first career win. How's it feel, bud?
Dude, I've been this hyped for an iRacing win. I can tell you that one right now. That was by far one of my best finishes. Just to the line, no stones. I couldn't ask for a better race than Brady, and glad to come out on top.
Yeah, that was awesome, dude. You got the Dirtman Photography Quicktime Award tonight. You had a nice night. Your heat, though, turn 1, that top just rolled around you, and that's what set you up starting 7th in this feature. If we would have had 4 heats tonight, you would have been going into the Fast Pass Dash. But we only had 3, and that kind of set you back starting in 7th as you parked it in the Advantage Printing victory lane tonight. First career win, man. You were rolling. You got that top rolling. I thought when that caution came out, you wouldn't have had anything for him, but right there, last corner, that was incredible.
Yeah, I knew I was going to, it's just coming into the night, this is one of my best tracks, and coming into the night, I feel like I was going to be pretty good. Took the quick time, just top was everything was too tacky, and top was just way dominant, so I can't really make the bottom work, but to come back from starting 7th all the way up to a win just means a lot to me, just because of how little I run iRacing now, and just to have this much fun, it's awesome.
Yeah, I was talking to your qualifying run about how much momentum you had. You had that 3rd place finish at Lima Land to cap off the season last year. The World Finals. How'd you do in the World Finals? Do you remember?
I don't know, man.
I don't either. But I know you finished the season pretty well last season, so I felt like you had all that momentum translating into tonight. You didn't run last week, so you came out here tonight, got quick time. It was a great night for you. Only thing you lacked was the heat win. You made a great run tonight. You only led 1 lap, but it was the most important one. And I was talking to Shane about how if this was any other dirt track in the country, you wouldn't have got that. But because this start-finish line's just a bit further down the straightaway, you had the run to get them. It was incredible, bud.
Yeah, I guess I got to thank the track for that one, because I don't know if I'll be able to have it either way. The track was slicked off, pretty much down to bottom. The way moisture was on the bottom. And I got to give it to Brady. He was working that bottom real good, so I had to venture somewhere else, and that somewhere else just happened to land me here.
Yeah, awesome. Well, congratulations, Sean. First career win. I know this has to be awesome for you. You got anybody you got to thank tonight?
Man, I got to thank the sponsors, TBG Tuned, LNU Transportation, Magic Car Motorsports, of course, my boy Rylan Pearson. He's been there for me a lot. I've seen him in real life, and he's been coaching me a shit ton, so I'm glad to have him by my side.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Sean. Congratulations on your first win in this late model. That's awesome, bud. Hopefully you can keep it up.
Thank you.
Sean Leisure, first career win tonight. He parks it in the Advantage Printing victory lane. Now Shane's going to get to work with our 2nd place finisher, Brady Neff.
Brady Neff, Shane DiMantova in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
I got you.
All right, man. You're so close there in your debut here in the series, 2nd place to Sean Leisure coming to the line. What was your thoughts?
I honestly, when I came off, I knew that top was working, but I couldn't get up there because I just didn't want to be a dirty racer. like what was happening early in the race. So I just tried to basically door slam him into the wall a little bit there at the end to try and slow him down, but it obviously just wasn't enough.
Well, like I said, debut race. I don't think you could have asked for anything better. Led a lot of laps here, but coming down to the thick of it at the ends. Sean Leeser's running the high side, and we saw you start to move up there. At what point did you look in your mirror and think, maybe I should move up, or did you think that at all?
I saw him when I had pretty good. I saw him moving through the field in my mirror, and then I saw him run the tops, and then I tried it out one lap, and then it seemed pretty fast. But in 3 and 4, that bottom was still working, and he was about to pull a slide job on me one time. So I tried the top, and I just pulled underneath him, and then a caution came up. But I tried it at the end to get the top, but I figured I'd try my bottom where all the brown was.
All right, Brady. Anybody you got to thank here for your second place finish and debut here in the series?
Obviously, I like to thank my main wrap sponsor, AC Custom Racing. He put me in this wrap that basically helps me go faster, but it'd be a lot better if I could be celebrating a win right now instead of losing by under half a second, under hundredths of a second to be exact. It's just heartbreaking on my debut, too.
I couldn't agree more, and especially coming from one racer to another, heartbreaking for sure. But hopefully, we'll see you next week and you have another shot at it.
Thank you.
So that was your second place finisher, Brady Neff, and we'll look to bring in Samuel Raver, who finished third.
Samuel's Kelan in the booth. You got us. Sam? Samuel? You hear him? I don't hear him.
I don't hear him either,
No.
unfortunately.
Well, he had a quiet night. Kind of reminds me of him not talking. Kind of reminds me of that. He had a quiet night. Started all the way back in 16th. He would have had the Hard Charger Award tonight if it wasn't for Krebs starting 2 spots further back. We'll try to talk to Sam a little bit after Krebs' interview, as we didn't get a word from him. We're going to talk to Bo Krebs, tonight's Hard Charger. Bo, it's Kelan in the booth. You got us.
Yes, sir.
Well, tonight's Dirtman Photography Hard Charger Award winner. Barely transferred into the feature, and then you drove it all the way up through the chaos to get a top 5. How's this one feel?
Pretty good. Been a minute since I've done decent in a league, so I'm happy about it.
Well, that's solid. Awesome. Well, Bo's greater than Bo, so you know how that is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with other Bo. I saw him when it was single file one time pushing up on my outside, but I really don't know what was through his head. I saw him pull off like lap 20 or something like that.
Yeah, awesome. Well, that's incredible, Bo. I mean, you drove it all the way up to the top 5 after starting in the back. Did you just work your way through the chaos? Take us through your day.
Yeah, started off just I was hanging out in the back. I knew it was 40 laps and there was gonna be a lot of chaos. By lap 20, I think I was battling for 10th. And at one point, I got into Nolan Cooper, which I'm extremely sorry about him. So apologies to him. I think I was just entering faster than he did, and I got into him. But so sorry to him about that. But just then surviving the rest of the chaos through the rest of the night.
All right. Well, good run, Bo. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, Lead Performance Industry, Krebs Designs, Krebs Photos, Advanced Roofing Techniques, Rocky Coast Race Cars, Top Quality Threads, Dirt Defender Mud Covers, and anyone else who I'm forgetting.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, Bo. Congratulations on your Hard Charger Award.
Thank you.
Bo Krebs, tonight's Dirtman Photography Hard Charger Award winner. Sam, you're back in the booth, third place finisher. You got a copy?
No, man.
I was going to deafen, try to come back. Sam? Interesting. Let me look on permissions, make sure nothing's wrong with him. Sam! Oh, well. Well, Sam, third place finisher tonight. Not going to let that go unnoticed. He had a great run, quiet day from 16th all the way to 3rd. Nice run for Raber, his first top 3 since sprint cars. So awesome for him, and that's how this race ends. Sean Leisure parking it in advantage sprinting victory lane. That was incredible, Shane. How about that? A lot of people going to think Neff had that, but the telemetry shows 4 100ths of a second. Sean Leisure. How about that, man?
Yeah, not only does the telemetry show, but also the view at the line. So kind of see it there coming to the line. I showed the replay, but Sean Leisure definitely got him for sure. But Neff, like he said, gave it his all. Tried to be clean, but also race him hard at the same time. And I don't think Leisure could have asked for anything better. And in his debut, not a bad run, like I said, to Neff for him.
Yeah, I guess you can, if you look at the flag stand, you can mark that start-finish line right at that little red line, and Leisure got him by literally a nose. I think Neff probably had his nose up to the tire of Leisure. That was incredible. How about that for Leisure? He's been working so hard to get one of these, and I'm so excited for him. I know he's been wanting one of these, and he's been fast. He's been fast in this league, and he's finally proven his speed tonight, picking up the first career win for him. That's pretty cool. I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I was honestly really happy to see Sean get the win. Like I said, probably in a race, or not in the race, but in earlier of last season. I've known him for on the sim a couple times, or not a couple times, but known him for a couple years now, and we've raced on same teams a couple times, and we've been really close. And happy to see my buddy get it done.
Yeah, very cool for him. I'm super happy for Leisure finally getting one done, and I think there's more to come. If he can prove his late model speed tonight, I talked to him in a sprint car series last season. He said sprint cars aren't my thing. They've never really been the way to go for me. So I'm just here to have some fun. And now he's coming out here in a late model, proving his speed. I know him and Rylan Pearson, one of our former drivers up in here. He was a great guy. Him and Leisure, they had a lot of great interactions. I know they know each other at some local tracks up there. So it's awesome what they can do, and I know Leisure, he's a great guy, great heart, and very excited for him to get his first win.
Same here, Kelan.
Awesome.
That was a great race, interesting one for sure from Fairbury, and we got a lot more of these shorter tracks come up on the schedule.
Yeah, and I mean we got 30% of this 10-race schedule is going to be these little bull rings, so it's going to be interesting how these guys maneuver them, and I think if Leisure didn't prove that he's a favorite tonight. I think he's a favorite. Cody Meadows, last week's winner, did not have the night he wanted. Going to be interesting to see how the points shake out. And if you want to see how those points shake out, be sure to check out Quicktime series on Instagram. Going to be very interesting.
Kelan, you want to wrap it up here tonight from Fairbury?
Yeah, I can go for it. So thank you guys for all tuning in tonight for Fairbury. I know our stream had some issues, but trying to work those kinks out here tonight. We thank you for tuning in to the Cornfield Race from Fairbury, our first broadcast in a couple months. A little rusty, but we're back. This is the AMB Outdoors Quicktime Late Model Series. Have to go ahead and thank all our sponsors for hopping on board this season with AMB Outdoors, Advantage Direct and Advantage Printing, Dirtman Photography, Dirt Track USA, Exo Consulting, GP Designs, Iceman Designs, K1 Race Gear, McDonald's of Waynesville, North Carolina, Shane DiMantova Designs, and USA Roller Coasters. Thank you guys all for hopping aboard. It's incredible to come out here and produce these races for you. And congratulations to Sean Leisure for picking up his first career win tonight at Fairbury. We'll see you guys next week at Bristol.